Alright. I think we're good here. I think we're live and broadcasting. Hey, I'm Aqua or Aquarius of Fallen Snow if you don't know me. Welcome to this video, because the stream is going to get turned into a VOD after the fact and go up on my YouTube channel. So I'm doing a little bit of intro here. Thank you for tuning into this one. I want to start off by saying apologies for if you hear any construction in the background. It's kind of off and on and it's pretty brief. I think they're working on one of the apartments next to mine, so it is a bit loud, but it shouldn't pick up too much in the mic. Hopefully, even when I'm talking, it's only like distant background noise, right? So yeah, this one is going to be another Miro stream. We're going to be adding to the Miro, the Akashic records, if you will. And here, let me sign in quick. Get it all set up. I should have had it ready to go. Here. This one. And I have a bunch of stuff in my, in my downloads that I'm wanting to add to this, but we'll kind of go over what I've added since the last one. So here, let me drop the cam, put it in the corner. Which corner would be best? Let's do this one. Right. 14. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we'll leave it like this. This is how the Miro looks so far, right? We got some, these ones, they didn't look good at the smaller resolution, so I had to keep them bigger off to the side. But this is periodic table of elements in the form of a spiral or a circle. This stuff's pretty cool. I've talked about this stuff before. We've looked at this. Just thought I'd show it off for anybody who hasn't tuned into these yet. And then this is where our Miro is for connected media. So we started over here, right? Started down here with this kind of, what was it? I think we started with Stranger Things and X-Files. And these are all, this is all meant to represent, like, I feel like media shows aspects of reality, and it shows, you know, aspects of the truth, like stuff like Men in Black, Doctor Who, Back to the Future, Terminator, all of them, right? So what I'm trying to do with this Miro is kind of connect them in a way that makes sense of kind of, you know, showing how they might show reality in different ways or from different points of view. And this is kind of like how the world is, right? Through people's different points of view. Some people look at it more as esoteric or spiritual. Some people look at it as more real, I would say occultism, you know, secret societies like they showed with, like they show in Assassin's Creed, Eyes Wide Shut, They Live, all that kind of stuff, right? Just make sure the audio's good. It should be. Hopefully there's no peaking, but it looks like it's at a good level right now. And there's some of the construction, if you can hear that. But it doesn't seem to be too consistent, which is good. But yeah, let's zoom out here. What did I add? Since the last video here, we added, I was looking a bit more into the Silk Road. I should add stuff about Ukraine and Israel around this stuff too, because I think they're attached to it. But then it was making me think of opium, because that's kind of a big part of the Silk Road, was like opium trade. That's kind of a big part of why the US went to the Middle East in the first place, which gets back to this end of the Miro, right? With like Rand presidents, right? Obviously, Donald Trump is now the president. He wasn't when this picture was taken, but you know, it's all connected. They're all part of the occult groups. Some of the symbolism is, you know, the all white parties and the red shoes. Here's some info on the all white parties. And these are two of like the biggest Freemasons in entertainment, I swear. What is it? Yeah, the beehive. Symbolism in Freemasonry, right? And then the red shoes is also a symbol of it. Diddy with Trump. That's great. What's his name? Cat Williams with red shoes. Interesting. You know? Not bad. Looking good. So going back here, yeah, opium, like Cardi's stuff, more entertainment stuff. And then Uzi kind of went the Heaven's Gate approach where all his stuff now is like, it's all involved with them. But let me do, I can even do a tab looking into what is Heaven's Gate. I'll add it to this one. So, Heaven's Gate was a religious group in the United States that was involved in a mass suicide in 1997. The group was also known as Human Individual Metamorphosis and Total Overcomers Anonymous. Interesting. I feel like I should screen cap that for the Miro too. A mass unaliving, I guess I should say. Yeah, I was looking a bit into the Wikipedia page. Says they're a religious group. Religious movement, I guess. Interesting, like, way to call it, right? And that's crazy that that's what they're known primarily for, and, like, why is Uzi promoting this shit? Scholars have described theology as Heaven's Gate as a mixture of Christianity, New Age, and UFOlogy. Oh, well, that makes sense. Characterizes the UFO religion. Fair. So it could be playing on his, what's it? His whole theme that he was going for with Eternal Take, right? Actually, here we can do a little bit longer. Something like that. And we'll add those in here. These two. Then we'll shrink them down. Okay. Get them to be the same size. Cool. Actually, I'm going to give them a little bit of space because they are pretty close, but they're not completely connected anymore, right? And again with the red, right? The all red stuff, red shoes. Interesting stuff there. Let me go back in my downloads because I have a decent amount that I want to add in here. Oh, where were we? There. So, what else do we have here? Yeah, this book is really interesting too. The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. A YouTuber did a series breaking it down in terms of the music industry. Hello Yassine. If you're into music, you've probably seen some of his videos pop up before, but yeah, if you're interested in that, I highly suggest looking into that because that both relates to the book and to what I'm doing here with connecting the media, you know? So what else do we have? I also added this since the last time. right? Talking about different forms of media that talk about the same thing, being chi, chakra, the force, life source, or the source of life, right? Which in my opinion is God, what everything is built on top of. It's just a different word for it. Man, womb, woman, right? And the combination of the two. The yin and the yang. Up here we have basically more of that same thing with religious practices and different, hieroglyphs. Basically talking about the same stuff, being the pine cone, the pineal gland, or I guess higher levels of consciousness, right? You can see it with the two pillars and the Tower of Babel, or no, not Tower of Babel. What's it? Is that the tower that they built and it? I forget that they were trying to reach to the heavens, but it's like it's not a physical thing; it's internal, and that's probably why it got fucked up. But yeah, stuff like the Torah fields, electromagnetic fields, the Earth, right? Same thing. As above, so below. But that stuff has all been here before. And I think that's more or less all that we've added since the last video that I did. But I had a lot of stuff in my downloads that I can add. Got some Sumerian stuff here. And I think that can go up at the top. Anunnaki gods. Here, this will be easier. Shrink that down. Throw it next to that. And we'll kind of put them in a way that looks nice. Do something like that, I guess. Let's make these a bit bigger. And then we'll make them all bigger. Actually could even do it like this, right? Here. Playing Tetris with the images. Ah, fuck it. So what was this one? I actually can't tell. This one might be one of the ones we put off to the side that can't be at a smaller resolution. I forget what this image was. Oh, the quality's so bad. Yeah. So that's just gonna be a little extra. An extra image off to the side. That's not gonna work. So, yeah, these are, I'm trying to think of the best way to align these now. Could do it like that, right? Like that. Oh yeah, that'll... Yeah, it's not perfect. Actually, let me crop this one a little bit. Sorry. Yeah, good enough. But yeah, more Sumerian tech, hieroglyphs. This might have been a tablet, actually. And then I think we'll put those... my mouse go, goddamn. Was freaking out. And then we can put them kind of up here, right? Because it connects with the hieroglyphs and the different gods. Let's shrink you guys down a little bit. Actually, can we move this? Bring to front. Perfect. Look at that. It's a little bit overlapping, but that's okay. Nice. And yeah, it's interesting how the Egyptian gods... Here, let me see if I can find a picture of them. Egyptian gods. And we can see the similarities between them. Yeah, that one's not bad. Can also grab that. For more context, is there... Yeah, a more animated one. I think that's pretty good for seeing the relation. Hopefully I can use that on the mirror. I might have to screenshot it. That one's not bad either. So no. Egyptian D A. Sorry. Egyptian deities. Good. We'll go back here. Drag those in. All went except the yellow one. That's okay. Sorry. We'll throw that. Yeah, we'll put that at the top, make it a bit bigger. Kind of stack this one vertically. And then we'll shrink them down and add them to the web. Right? Let's even do this. So we can really get a comparison of both the hieroglyphic style and, you know, the different heads of the animals and how there's some similarities, you know? In a sense, the Anunnaki ones feel a bit more natural, or a bit like there's kind of less there, less going on, but same thing more or less. You know what I mean? Different heads of animals and stuff like that. I think that's already a pretty cool connection. We could even do the Greek gods, maybe. But they didn't really do the animal heads, right? Oop, Greek gods. But a bit more closely related to the clothing and the different stuff they would appear with, right? Like the tridents, the armor. Almost like they were for different times, different purposes in terms of like what they were wearing, kind of thing. Right? Yeah, lots of similarities. Lots and lots of similarities. This is why I think all religions, all like spiritual stuff, they're all saying the same thing in different ways, and the only way they know how. Right? What else can we do? Even add spliced in here. This is one I forgot about for a while, but this was a Canadian cartoon where they were talking about like splicing different animals together. And we could kind of put that... I'm trying to think, because it would kind of relate to government stuff as well as this Anunnaki end of things. So here, I think the red balloon stuff could go more between government shit and spiritual shit. And then splice can go more here. Like gene editing, the the theory that, you know, humans were genetically modified creatures, genetically engineered, mixing with, mixing with Homo erectus, right? The monkey that stood up on 2 feet, that kind of thing. And that kind of relates to this stuff. Let's see, 10 images, can we get them all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Not the ones I was really wanting, though. Okay, so let's do some screenshotting here. Gonna open this one up. And I think this is a great representation of what's going on in a sense. Or can I save this as a different format? Okay. That one. This one. Save as JPEG should be fine. That's a JPG. I wonder if that other one's gonna work. Let's see. We got time. We're chilling. The phone. What's that? There's another word for that. The satyrs, right? Let's see, can we add those now? Nice. Yeah, and I think this stuff would kind of relate more to like cryptids, genetically modified beings, or like different beings, and then this kind of relates to our real world in a sense of I was looking for cryptids or a specific image of a cryptid I remember seeing as a kid, and I remember it was on the beach and it kind of looked like a satyr in terms of it had like hooves and like clawed hands and horns. It was such a weird picture. I remember seeing it as a kid, but it probably got scrubbed from the internet, right? But I think this also relates to that in terms of like archaeology doesn't really do justice in terms of they can find the skeletons, but if they can't recreate the muscle or the fat mass, you don't know what the creature would look like, right? And I think this is, you know, the pictures that were taken, and then people on the internet were going, oh my god, it's a cryptid, and all this stuff, but in reality, it's like, is it really, or is it just an animal that we know of that other people, like, basically an ignorance is bliss situation, you know? So let's go here, shrink this stuff down. I think this also relates a lot to, you know, them saying, oh, we know what we're talking about, listen to us, listen to the experts. And then you look at the experts and you go, are you sure? Like, I'm sure there are experts that would say, oh, we know what this is, this creature. But then think about that in terms of dinosaurs, right? What does that mean in terms of, like, the history they've tried to teach us? His story, right? Whatever whoever he is, wants to tell you, basically. Yeah, this might be a little too close. Yeah, let's move these more like that. And it kind of relates to the power, manipulating stories, and... Yeah, I think that works. That's pretty good quality image. We'll put that there. Bring this one up a bit bigger. Ooh. And what else was I saying? Oh yeah, the satyrs and the cryptids, because I haven't looked at cryptids yet. But this would be more looking at them from a scientific, like, genetically modified point of view, rather than like the mythological, spiritual side of things, like some people associate with like Bigfoot and different creatures like that, right? Yeah, actually, let's shrink that. Yeah. So let's look at cryptids. Oh, with a Y, my bad. And then, yeah, you start getting different shaped creatures, different kind of powers, right? That's a PNG, good. And then different places where they see them. Interesting. Houston Batman. Actually, no, that one's kind of jokes. Here. Yeah, different things that people have seen in New York, so like upstate stuff. But yeah, I guess it's hard to kind of nail anything down in terms of like images. But if people are more or less seeing the same kinds of things, right? Interesting. JPEG, so that would work. But yeah, it makes me wonder, it's like how vast is nature? How much have we kind of gotten rid of or is hiding from us, right? How much have we extinct through what's that word? Through hunting, through trapping, whatever it is. Interesting. There was a show about cryptids. Yeah. Secret Saturdays. That was a pretty cool show, actually. So let's see. Secret Saturday. Actually, before I do that, other media talking about the same kind of things. Secret Saturdays. And let's go creatures. So we don't get any whack shit. See, I don't know what's canon or not. I guess what does it matter if it's talking about cryptids, right? But interesting. Kind of vaguely similar of the that one's not gonna work. Vaguely similar of the satyrs. These guys. And I'm gonna look into them because I don't know too much about them. JPEG, so that works. Oh, Satar. No. Or is that Satyr? Spelled different. Yeah. Mythology. Yeah, there we go. My bad. There we go. We got there in the end. A nature spirit. A male nature spirit with ears and a tail resembling those of a horse, as well as a permanent, exaggerated. Oh, nice. Interesting. Satyrs made of Cronus, played known as Sage Play. Parody of the tragedy. What is the etymology? It's unclear. Several different etymologies have been proposed for it. Some scholars has linked the second part of the name to the root of the Greek word. Wild animal. Interesting. So yeah, it does kind of lean to this like cryptids side of things. And it's interesting that even all the way back in ancient Greece they were talking about this stuff, right? Or they had stories of them. Oh. Screen capped on the wrong page. There we go. Yeah, we'll do that. Indo-European, Near Eastern, physical appearance, behavior. Interesting. It is like me. Oh. Uh. Company of the god Dionysus would make sense. Interesting that it would be considered a nature spirit, but I guess the sense of like love, fornication, partying, having a good time, whatever it is, right? Oh, it be similar to figures in other Indo-European mythologies, such as Slavic Leshy. The deity spirit is a guardian. Oh, it's a fucking Lorax. Concept of safety and thus guardianship. Interesting. Yeah, we can add all of this stuff to the Miro. Let's go here. Leshy. Yeah, very interesting. Kind of like the tree guys from Lord of the Rings, eh? Hmm. Interesting. Ah, okay, is that fair? Yeah, kind of like forest spirits. I forget what the name of them is. Forest beings, a Lord of the Rings. Yeah, these guys. Wonder if that'll work. Might not actually. Here, let me just screen grab this. Cool. And I guess in a sense, like, all of nature would have that essence, right? The Fangorn Forest. Dartmoor. England. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, let's also do the Lorax. Because it relates to the media, connecting media. The savior of the trees, right? And Dr. Seuss was a fucking interesting character in himself. Jesus. Oh, I can't use that. Okay. Thank you. Like that. Let's grab that too. Dr. Seuss. Yeah, because he used to taxidermy animals, right? Okay, here, let's just grab some images quick. Theodore. Of course. Okay, do that. So we'll screenshot. Yeah. Yeah, bro, he did some crazy shit. But this also relates to that mixing of animals and the spliced. Like, you see how everything connects? Most people probably won't, but that's okay. Web image. One fish, two fish. Red fish, blue fish. Oh, I guess here. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, man, what the hell are these? What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a web image. Just gonna throw a bunch of shit on the Miro and we'll work it out. So, actually, could even do an image of Dionysus to connect with the gods. Dionysus. I didn't see how to spell it. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. JPEG. This one. Bro kind of looks like Shrek. Are those mushrooms? That's crazy. I don't know what those are. The partying and a bunch of people around. Hmm. Yeah, we'll save that one too. Okay, so let's throw some stuff on here. We go to the top. Oh yeah, a lot of good stuff. "27 images. Jesus Christ. It's gonna take a second to go through these even. So let's kinda... how are we gonna do this? So the cryptid stuff can go together, right? Do that so it's easier to tell the two apart. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be blurry. Oh, if we zoom in, it's not too bad. Right, something like this. Relating the media, Lorax, spirit of the trees. Good. That was more satyr stuff. The tree spirit guys. It all kind of relates. Because everything in life relates. It's all connected. So we can add those. That was Dr. Seuss's stuff. What was that one? Yeah, that's more of him. Okay. So we'll throw this on. Oh, hey. Over here. And it is more spiritual, but you know, I think it'll kind of make sense. We're starting to fill up the board pretty good here. And that also kind of relates to Mother Nature, right? If we were to go up this way. Okay, let's just do a quick Mother Nature. The world, true. What would be the best representation? That's also media that represents it. So we can do that. See how my brain works? It all connects. It is everything. Hell yeah. And that one also kind of goes into the pareidolia of life, right? So I think we'll do the 4. Actually, we should do it. Doesn't matter too much, I guess. Yeah, whatever. But I think Mother Nature is pretty important, so that'll be the kind of linking force here. The main part of the web, I would say. Excuse me. So what else did we have? Dr. Seuss, Dionysus stuff. Just kind of lining these up. I feel like Loki looks creepier as he aged. Maybe that's just me though. But yeah, so let's go in here. That one, yeah, that can link in here. Manipulation of animals, different creatures kind of thing. And he's a pretty iconic, like, childhood author, right? So yeah, I think it all kind of works. It all kind of connects. And I got a bunch more I can add still. Holy shit. I heard Peace making noise, but she's already back asleep. So yeah, we got all that stuff added. Let's go back down to where we were. Up so many pictures I want to add in my downloads. More government stuff. Let's put that there. What's it? Yeah, I got some images here. I'm not even gonna say bro's name, but there should be, yeah, you should be able to see. Oh, and I didn't add the Dionysus stuff. This stuff. Yeah, sakes. Okay, so yeah, let's do the Dionysus stuff first. The Leshy, the Leshai. I think that'd be Leshy. Kind of relate here. Right, Spirit of the Forest. I think that was the Satyr stuff. We'll put them together. Good. And then Dionysus actually would probably be better up top there. Yeah. Okay, maybe more like this. Oh. Yeah, okay, good enough. Oh no. Add that one in there. Good. And then we'll just throw this extra Satyr stuff up here, I guess. Yeah, get this one out of the way. And then we'll kind of slide that in there. That works. It's not the cleanest fit, but here, actually, can we drop this one a little bit? Oh, that fit in pretty well there. Yeah, it's got some space in there, but it's okay. Right, we can zoom in. Just barely make out what it's talking about. But yeah, now we'll go to this guy. Oh, might have to do some of those lines actually. I didn't know that's what that was. Okay, interesting. But yeah, that's a guy's name. Let me make sure my thing's going. That guy. That the video's titled after. And different media. Different articles. Mm-hmm. Pretty interesting. Not... It's like weird interesting. Full, uh... full, playlist, sorry? Jesus. And then I'll zoom in on these one sec. Yeah, just a bunch of strange stuff. Like, it's just so... Such an interesting character. I can't even say much about... I can't even say much about this. I can link articles if people really want to see it, but they'd have to DM me on Instagram, and yeah. It would be its whole own thing. Oh shit. Not what I wanted to do. Yeah, actually this would... And then that fits in perfectly right here. Holy shit. That's crazy. See, everything happens for a reason. Everything's meant to be. But yeah, I can't even talk too much about that guy, unfortunately. Let's keep going here. What else? Forget what these are. That's a town inside a mountain. I forget why. Oh, it probably relates to these two. Weird. I remember why I had that one. That doesn't really need to be there. And those don't relate. Okay, interesting. Hmm. And what's this? Future world maps, different artists. Yeah, see, I told y'all I had a ton of stuff that I can add to the Miro here. Mm -mm -mm, mm -mm -mm. Don't think I added this stuff. More Freemason stuff. There's images that didn't open. So I have to save these as different. My bad. Pig. And with this one. Okay. That one's there. I think this one. Go. There you go. Here, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of dump a few things. I guess that's good for now. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to clean out so much shit for my downloads after this. But it'll be good. I'll make up more space. So that's Freemason stuff. Oh god. Oh yeah. Drake shit. I don't know what those other ones are though. Oh yeah, okay. This one to this one. This will all have to do with the Freemasonry shit. Oh, that one did go okay. Oops. See it there. Some cool dragon photos. AI made stuff. Oh, this stuff's super cool, yeah. Okay, trust me, I'm gonna go through this in a minute. Did the red balloon stuff. Sorry, I'm just looking through. Yeah, can add all of this. Holy shit. Oh, I wonder how many images it's gonna be this time. 89! Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's gonna take a second. I told y'all I had a lot to add to this. Ooh, but yeah, let me rip another toke and then we can keep it rolling. Oh. Hitting the 1 hour mark, pretty good. I don't think anybody is tapped in. That's chat rate. That's okay. I'm doing it for me, because I love doing this shit. Yeah, so much cool stuff, man. If I just zoom into one part of it. Oop, that's kind of sus. Hitler stole the symbol. It was different before he used it. The eye. That was sick. Yeah, I gotta go into this stuff more in depth. But yeah, look at this. Oh my god, look at this spread. So much shit to add. Oh my god. I think these ones maybe can go over here. And that's from a homie's Miro. The bro, I am Dayraj or Bjorky. Jared, he's a homie. He's got a lot of good info, man. But yeah, let me get a little roast going. And like I used to say on Kick way more often, if you're not session, you best be blessing, or at least, you know, live and let live, right? If it's not hurting you what other people are doing, let them do their shit and fuck up their body, fuck up their lungs, whatever. But yeah, because you can only come to the conclusions and realizations yourself, right? And yeah, I even got the feeling that I might have to uh, either add more to this or even like restart it and kind of reshape it, restructure it to make it work better. But it all kind of, it's a web. It all connects, right? If not directly, loosely. My bad. Just taking a little intermission, you know. You know how it goes. Yeah, the stuff's starting to get pretty full. I might have to add more of the spider webs up at the top, especially around the Mother Nature one, but we'll see. I also did do these a lot smaller, right? I don't know. It's kind of, hmm, hmm. What do you guys think? Let me know either in the chat or in the comments of the video, because I'd love to hear your opinions and let me know what you think of it, how it's going so far, and what you think of it, whether you think it should kind of stay the same and I should keep adding to what's here, or I should kind of start over and restructure it with the images that I have on this one, right? I can just kind of start a new one over here and just kind of move stuff over, right? But yeah, here, let's focus in on this part for the toque. But yeah, cheers to the family. I take one sec here. Powering up. Sorry about that. Oh, yep, that one hit. That's that good shit, man. That good shit right there. Oh yeah. Let's look, yeah, we can look at these future world maps here. Um, those will be current compared to future. Yeah, I kind of forget what these different images were. The railroad lines. Why is the quality so bad now? What the hell? Okay, I don't think we need those at the moment. Yeah, I forget what I was looking at, the different kinds of ground, maybe topological or, what's it? Yeah, I forget what I was looking at with the maps even. Probably looking at like future maps kind of thing. Here. This was a pretty good video actually. It was basically like the family, yeah, here. Western Esoterics family tree. I highly suggest checking out that video. Was a really good one, really very insightful. What was this one? Comparing it to the body. Oh, and then it gets blurry, bruh. Yeah, actually, I'll keep those together. Here. Kind of like that. But that's weird that it gets such, like it turns into such bad quality. Okay, whatever. We'll keep that one off to the side too. Up here. But it kind of relates. Right? To the occult, anatomy. All the good stuff we've been talking about. Don't know what that is. That's the shell. This was Bjorky's stuff. Custom. Custom. Chop the tops off. Oh, there we go. Speaking of occultism. That's a deep cut. I wonder how many people are gonna get that. Feminine symbols compared to the masculine. What was this one? Fuck, it's so hard to see. Yeah, I don't know why some of them are good. Some of them are good quality and others are not. But that's okay. Here, we can put those. Since it's talking about the occult and esoterics, I mean, honestly, it probably should go at the top. But I think it does relate. Yeah. Yeah, we can kind of put that stuff over here. The Western esoterics rather than Eastern, which would be this stuff, I feel like. Right? That kind of makes sense. The other side of the scale. Spectrum. One hour and 11 minutes, let's go. It's pretty good. Speaking of occultism, there's a theory that Fetty Wap was Houston before. And there was an issue that happened, and that's why you see him he's still around making music. I mean, I don't know, man. But here, we can add that to... Oh, no. We can add that under Cardi and Uzi. Right. And all of this shit relates to that. Different symbolism. Jay-Z, and I forget who row on the left is. French or European politicians. Oh, I already had those two. Or those are just pictures of the Miro. Oh, and look at this. The Beatles. Right? Like, once you start seeing it, you can't not see it, you know? Yeah, and if you Google Kanye Kanye triangle or throwing up a triangle, this shit comes up. So, you know. It's also funny that they changed the search results for Nelson Mandela so you don't see him pop up in his fucking robes anymore. I can try that right now, actually. One sec here. Let me put that stuff here. And then if you go Nelson Mandela. Oh, yeah, look at that. Wow, he looks like such a visionary. They had to make it more discreet that he's a member. So he's doing that symbolism instead. Like, I wonder... Oops. Robes. Black robes. Yeah, okay, there you go. It still pops up. Healthcare, especially among the poorest of the poor. Right. That's actually a good picture there. JPEG, perfect. Yeah, but these images used to pop up right away when you searched his name. So obviously they're manipulating the search results. Like they do. That's actually hilarious. Interesting. Hmm. Weird. Very weird. It's kind of strange. It's funny, but not ha ha funny. You know? So, what else do we have here? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, these were different personality disorders here. And that's to be Drake. Yeah, if you Google gov definition of a lover boy, it's a human trafficker. Well, that's nice. A weird case with Baca. Oh, and then what's it? Yeah, here. So, Government of Netherlands, IOM Romania, Council of Europe, lover boys. You know? A lover boy is a pimp, usually a young man who seduces young women, often minors, to force them into prostitution and other illegal activities. Hmm. Very interesting. Oh, shit. Especially when you look at these. You know, difference between psychopathy and sociopathy. Right? I'll let you pause and read it. And then the difference between DID or multiple personality disorder, bipolar disorder. So, yep, that's cool. Don't need that. That stuff we can add, right? Since it relates to the artist and kind of like manipulation of things, they just overlap? Or my trip? Oh, yeah. Okay. We're good. My bad. Oh, shit. Just these ones, please. Thank you. Let's do that. How big do they need to be? Can still read it. Yeah, we can still read it like that. Then move that up. Yeah, that works. Everything's connected, man. Oh, I'm gonna have to do some stretches after this. Oh. But yeah, here, let me run to the washroom quick. I'll be 1 sec. I'm also gonna heat my tea up, actually. Alright, that's going good. Alright. So let's look at these shells first. And golden ratios. So yeah, I think we can kind of start like that. I didn't need to re-download those. I didn't. Oh god. I just gotta stop, man. I'm deleting too much shit here. Did I get rid of that Nelson Mandela one? Yeah, one sec. Oh, no. Yeah, no, I didn't. What the f- That's so weird. My bad. My bad. Yeah, so that's chill. Let me add that in quick. Then there's a few more things in here that relate to that. Yeah, so much. Oh my god. A. Oh, images just stacked on top of each other. Oh my god. Holy shit. But it all relates. Sacred geometry in nature. Sacred geometry. Some Mandela, what a gem. Jokes. Same thing, golden ratio, so that can go up top here. Right, different kinds of fossils. Shell as waves. Pardon me. Shouldn't have done that right into the mic. I'm a dumbass. My apologies for that. That stuff kind of relates to this stuff. Oh, it doesn't have a background. Okay, that's alright. And then yeah, that's a good chunk of stuff. Because these are different waveforms, right? Shallow water duct. Different propagations of particles, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, propagation direction, height and width. That. Forget what that is. Acoustic spiral field, right. Of course, how could I forget? Which kind of relates to both of those, the propagation of the particles, as well as golden ratio stuff. That's more propagation of particles, I think. Pardon me. Here, we can even do that. Above. Because as above, so below. Different shells. We'll custom crop it. Like that. Torus fields. One sec, I'll zoom in on these. Right, different torus fields and how they link in the middle, make two infinity signs. There are no particles. Yeah, toroidal fields. The propagation of the toroid fields? It's this one. That might be more esoteric stuff. Yep, but it's still good. More sacred geometry. Oh, and there was stuff underneath them. Okay. What is that one actually? Oh, that also relates. That's fractalization, more so. That can go there. That relates to that tower again. Sorry, I can zoom in on this stuff in a second. Sacred geometry again. So this is the stuff in the real world that represents, you know, what we're talking about here. Fractalizations of the whole. And how if you zoom out, everything just looks like the same thing. And I feel like that's the balancing of the two hemispheres and the sun and the moon and all that good stuff. What are these ones? Super tiny. More of the same kind of, but also good images that represent the same concept. Oh my god, where did that go? It's gone. Oh, there. This one. Holy shit. I was just trying to line it up, man. My mouse freaked. That one's pretty blurry, unfortunately. I don't know if we necessarily need it. It's all showing the same things, you know? The earth, the sun. Can't see what that is. Earth and the sun. Earth, magnetic field, geoelectric field. Or no, electromagnetic field, sorry. And then more of this stuff, which I can put there. Get out of here, Nelson. What a guy. What a goon. Oh no, not that word. My bad. I didn't know that that had negative connotations before, so that's my bad. Not a very good word, I've found out. That's growth. Live and learn. We don't want these ones yet. The male, yeah. Masculine and feminine. Pretty important concept. Actually. Sorry. The left and right hand rule. Different mudras, which are like hand positions. F6, I am cooking my throat here. Oh yeah, different different mudras here. F6, so many different things. Don't really need that. That's I'll add it. It's another kind of shell, or that same kind of shell. Even just throw that right there. Right, amylite shell. We know what it is. Oh my god, yeah. So much stuff. That'll be on the left. Just trying to match up all these sizes. No. That one too. Right. The masculine and feminine, different occult symbolisms, different hats, different characters. Spiral can go up here. Put it there for now. I forget what this is. Oh, yeah, Celtic symbol. Right, and then that led me to this stuff. Oh my god, why is that so small? To Wicca symbolism. Jesus. Symbology, I guess. different symbols. Celtic spiral knot. Geometric patterns. What were these two? Another Celtic one, and then that also kind of related to the 3 legendary birds that they show in Pokemon. Right. Celtic cross there. Or Celtic knot, sorry. Oh, yeah. Once I get these figured out, I'm gonna have to call it because I'm getting, I'm getting pretty tired here. I gotta get some food in me. And then ancient mythology showing, you know, the fire and the water, and the balance between those two. But then they had 3, and then they did the light and the dark with the inverse versions, right? Actually, we can even shrink these a little bit, just to fit in there better. Look at that. Those same birds. Or a bird and a snake, I think, or a bird and a dragon, maybe. The phoenix. Omega, and the 2s. 2 2s. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Can fit it in there. This guy next to this guy, next to these guys. Fit it. Oh, hate. Fit those in. Actually, we'll throw those at the bottom. Celtic spiral. Or what was that? Yeah, Celtic symbol. More Pokemon stuff. Love it. So yeah, you can see why I wanted to do one of these videos, because holy shit did I have a lot of stuff. But it's all part of the whole. Right? Human body and a tree. Right, the eye. He who looks outside dreams, he who looks inside awakens. Facts. 'Tis facts. Oh, another Celtic. Celtic knot. Image. Like we can kind of slide that in there. I gotta blow all of these up, make them bigger. make them larger. And stuff can go over here. Oh, so much symbolism. But it's all the same, just shown in different ways. That's what I'm trying to do here, is show you that it really is all the same. But people just call it something different, or they try to, I guess. Right. This kind of relates to the body. Holy shit, why are they so small? The left and right hand rules. What the hell? Oh. Powerful madras. Throw those up here. Oh my god. Looking at the planet, the atmosphere, radio waves, propagation of waves. Oh, those should be up here. Right. We don't need that one. Go back down here. Those are different movies. Or those, that's two posters for the same movie, I should say. Mm-hmm. Sorry, my brain's going all over the place right now. We'll slow it down and take a look at stuff at the end here. Oh yeah, evolution of English alphabet. That's pretty good. The same thing I was talking about with the periodic tables, different letters, symmetry, or geometry, I should say. Different temples. I'm gonna blow these up just to see what I'm looking at. Oh, 9/11. That's jokes. Those two next to that one. Same kind of thing. Can I shrink these down, or is that going to be too small? No, it's not too bad. The I am, the Jesus fish. Oops. Whoops, that can go there. Oh, why did they go there? Okay, good. Nelson Mandela stuff. World maps. Don't really need those. Antarctica stuff. Okay, so now let me grab... Oh, shit. What else is there? The Nagas, right? And those would be the ones that guarded the temples. Right. We'll put those together. That. Or I think it was... That's at least what those statues are, I'm pretty sure. With the multiple heads, kind of like hydras. You know? So let's throw those there for now. Forget what this is. That's another statue. And all of this shit has to fit on here somewhere. So how are we gonna do that? I think it'll probably go up here on the Eastern philosophy side, or the Eastern side of things. Oh, and I just squished them. Okay, good. Something kind of like this. Oh, and we can kind of zoom in and go through them here. So, the birds, like I was talking about, both in Pokemon and in ancient mythology, the phoenix, dragons, the fight between good and evil, quote unquote, the yin and the yang between the two, Nagas, different statues, snakes with multiple heads. This looks like a carving of a boar. I guess there was a boar deity. Different, interesting, different carvings depicting different stories, I guess. Different symbolism here of the same kinds of things, the yin and the yang, the black and the white, the two pillars, like life and death, male and female, different connections here, spirals. I'll blow that one up a little bit. Right, I think that's the same periodic table spiral. Those ones are kind of hard to see. I can even move these down here and just grab all of this. Yeah, definitely needs it. Yeah, that makes it a little bit easier. The Russell periodic chart of elements, different symbols, right? Downward facing triangle. Sorry. Evolution of the English language. Different great symbolism here. And the different fields. Right. Yeah, I am. I am light and matter. Right. God, humanity, Christ. Cool. Cool beans. Just different ways of looking at the same. Right. This is enlightenment, basically. Let me try and get this one a bit bigger. Right. I am, I feel, I do, I love, I speak, I see, I know. And then enlightenment. Makes sense? Right, different symbols. Again. I'm gonna put this stuff here. Those ones are pretty easy to see, pretty easy to read. Right. There. Makes it a little bit easier to see. Evolution of the language. Different towers and spirals. All parts of the whole. Nice. So where were we? The different mudras, hand signs, what the fingers represent on the hands. The keys, am, ns, right? And then the shells like we were talking about. More torus field stuff, sacred geometry, cymatics, propagation of stuff through the fields. And these can go here. Let's blow these up a bit. Right, complexity, simplicity. There is but one dynamic force, right? And I think this image is great. This is awesome. Here. Let's even do, oh. That can go up. Be a bit bigger. And then, yeah, these I'm actually going to copy. They're so good. Right. Hold it on that for a second. Gravitation, radiation. So sick. So dope. And then yeah, the spiral, different symbolism. Yeah. It's filling up. I love it. That's awesome. So we do have a few more things kind of laying around the outside, but all things considered, looking pretty good. Right? We look at it like that. Connecting the media, all that good stuff. It's awesome. And we're right about to hit the 2-hour mark, so I think I'll leave it here for this one. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy what I'm trying to do here. If you did enjoy this stream or the video, make sure you drop a like, hit subscribe, help us get to 40 subscribers. That's our current milestone, and then from there we can keep going to 100, 1,000. The sky's the limit, you know? Infinite possibilities, because everything is but one dynamic force, right? With that being said, I'll leave it here for now. I love you, stay safe, good luck, and take it easy.